Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We're the Newcomers. It's our Christmas edition.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate.
Holidays.
Yeah, Happy Holidays to you. We've had a good week. Families in town. That's the best, isn't it?
It is.
Look at me, looking like Santa Claus. I got my glasses
You
on.
look great.
I'm going to take those off right here.
I think you
I didn't even realize
You
it.
need a Santa hat.
You ever be looking for your glasses and you've got them on?
Absolutely, all the
Or they're
time.
hanging on here, or they're up on top of their head?
But now I know mine are always on my head.
Yeah. Some guy last week said Linda needs to have her glasses surgically removed from her head. Another one of those kind posters. But everything's great. It's hard to believe we're almost into 2024.
Wow.
Honestly, I still write 1991 on some of my checks.
Well, it must have been a good year, huh?
Check? What's a check? We hardly use the checks anymore. Anyway, just time flying so fast. I remember when I was 10 years from retirement,
Yeah.
and I thought, can I make it? Can I make it?
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
We've been retired
Yeah.
12 years almost.
And we've been here 5 years.
Been living here 5 years, so
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Incredible.
But we're really enjoying our time here, and especially when we get to have our family here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had great Christmases up in Indiana, and sometimes it snowed.
Yeah. It was cold. It was very crisp air. Lovely.
We're not going to get any snow here, but it's still Christmassy, and we're going to show you some of the Christmas lights and cheer after a while.
Mm-hmm.
And even though we're not in a colder climate, we're still having a Christmas.
We are.
It's very good. All our kids are here except one.
Yeah.
The one that you've been so kind to. Some of you write to tell us that you're praying for him, and he's in the Navy. In fact, he's a commander on a destroyer.
Yeah.
And they are steaming toward Florida right at this very minute.
Yeah.
They've left the Mideast.
Yeah.
They've fulfilled their mission, and they've had a successful mission, and they're on their way home. So we miss him, but he's the only one that won't be here.
Yeah. But we'll have Christmas later with him. We're going to go visit the ship when it comes in the harbor, and I can't wait for that day.
Yeah, I want to hear all about this adventure that he's had, what he can tell me
Yeah,
anyway.
what he can tell.
But if you remember last week, we had that teaser. You know, that's what we do. When you get a show finished for YouTube, after I do all my editing, which takes maybe 8 to 10 hours, and I upload it to YouTube, they put it on, but you need a thumbnail.
Yeah.
They ask you for a thumbnail to describe your video. Well, then I'm going like, what can we put on there? So I think about all the questions.
Right. Right. I was going to tell them, maybe they don't want a thumbnail list. I guess they do.
A thumbnail is a little picture with a title of your video so that people will know that, hey, this looks interesting.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes I do a little bit of what they call clickbait, trying to make an interesting title for you.
Right.
And last week's was 8 women for every man. Remember that? Well, this was funny because after that came on, our friend from up in Orange Blossom, Rodney,
Yes.
sent me a picture. See it there? He went to an outing where there was 8 women and him.
That's a great picture. We need to keep that.
He was the exact object of our show last week.
Yeah, I guess the men would like that. The women, not so much.
Yeah. He's lucky man, Rodney,
Yeah,
all those girls.
yeah.
Of course, in the show, we told you that that's not really true. But people like to talk. We're going to talk about some other things that aren't really true today on today's show.
Yes. Well, we also had a major trip to Costco again. And this one wasn't really major. It was to Claremont, and it was pretty close. It was only like a 40-minute drive. We had a nice little outing there. And
Much easier. It's a superstore. I heard they had a record day when they opened.
Yeah.
I think that was November 14th, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
A record sales day at Costco. And we went, and we thought it would not be as crowded, but it was pretty crowded.
It was pretty crowded, too.
But we didn't need a whole lot of stuff.
No.
But we did take you up on your suggestions. We got a lot of that popcornopolis.
It's the zebra popcorn.
Zebra
It's got
popcorn. Very good.
caramel
And,
with chocolate on it. Oh my goodness.
yeah,
pretty good.
you can see we bought a whole bunch of it. We're going to share it with our relatives.
Yeah.
Give some away as presents. And
Yeah.
but that is some tasty stuff. And you also told us about the rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
So we picked up a few of those.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, it's a cool store. Costco. I think that Kirkland brand is really good. Had a good time. What is the true story about these loofahs in the villages? You heard the stories, the rumors, asking about that. And I got to research, and I went on Nextdoor. I went on Talk of the Villages. And here it says, what is the true story about the loofahs on cars? Surely those people can't be living the lifestyle if you know what I mean. All right, we did some investigating. Of course, we had our preconceived notions. And in fact, for research, we went out and we bought a bunch of loofahs. And we got a whole bunch of them here. Hold them, Linda. Help me out here, girl.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't want to touch them.
Well, there's nothing wrong with them.
No, we've got every color, everything. So,
Oh my gosh.
so we're going to tell you, we've researched and we have found out exactly what it's all about. But first, let's listen to some of the comments off of Talk of the Villages. It says, every few months, a feature writer, a blogger, etc., comes to the villages to write a story about the world's largest retirement community. Invariably, they end up at City Fire, Lake Sumter, and they interview some of the patrons drinking the afternoon beers at the outside bar. The discussion always turns to the stories that the writer has heard and blah, blah, blah. And so that's how it goes. The writers are looking for ammunition. They're looking for something to perpetuate the notion that we are a crazy bunch here in the villages.
Yeah, we are crazy.
We're not really that crazy. And they have circulated a story about what each one of those colors mean. And one person said, I've had several on my roof at times and nobody ever followed me home. Yeah. Another person says it's an old wives' tale. Take it with a grain of salt. That's where we are. Too many cars look alike these days, and white is a popular color in Florida. So loofahs help you find your car. That's what we found. Yeah. We have a gray or silver SUV.
Yeah, and there's a lot of
There's
those.
a million of them.
Yeah.
So some people put some kind of identifying, either a pickleball or a tennis ball or a loofah.
But I don't know how do you connect it to a car.
Well, it's
in the door.
Well, a lot of cars have antennas. We don't have one on ours, but they'll put it on an antenna, or they'll tie it on a luggage rack or something like that.
Yeah.
A few years ago, my sister told me that she had been told by her son one of those stories. And this person says, I love it when I tell people I own a home in the villages. It seems to be what most people know about it, always makes for a great conversation, if nothing else. They're talking about the stories about STDs and swingers and the loofahs and the loofah code and all that. So here's our loofah code. Okay. We've done the research. Okay. Let's start with the white one. Okay. The white loofah. I am going to put my glasses back on for this because it's kind of small. A white loofah has trouble finding their white SUV. There it is. That's it. A purple loofah. Is one of these purple? Is that purple? Purple? Okay. Purple loofah. A frequent flyer at the dermatologist's office. There it is. All right. And a pink. The pink loofah is a yard sale warrior. Estate sales, yard sales, garage sales. That's what it is. The blue one is a member of the Blue Hair Club. The Blue Hair Club.
Oh, yeah.
Yellow. Can't leave home without Depends. Mm-hmm. Black needs intervention for too much pickleball. And the teal has a phobia when it comes to roundabouts. So that's it. There's nothing sinister or weird about those loofahs, is there? No. So let's start the new story, which is the real story.
That's the real story.
Right? Okay. That's it on loofahs.
Ken Blackburn asks, do you have any banks in the villages that you could just drive up with your golf cart? You know, the banks that you don't need to go in with your car. Well, we have used our golf cart in the Citizens First Bank here in the villages. It's pretty accessible by golf cart. So yeah. And that's pretty fun.
You know, I don't know all the ins and outs. And that's why we tell you, we speak from our heart and tell you, not necessarily from a place of exact accuracy. Mm-hmm. Citizens First has a whole bunch of banks. Yeah. And we think they are owned by the villages. Mm-hmm. And they're very convenient. And for us, and this is not a plug, because believe me, we haven't heard from the villages for several years. I mean, they don't contact us. We're not in communication with them. So we're not plugging it for any reason other than we think it's a good bank.
It's a good bank.
You know, we find it the closest thing here to our hometown bank.
Yeah.
So it's very good for us, the villages, Citizens First Bank. Yeah. And you can pull your golf cart right up there and they've got the, the thing you put your, and when we had Gizmo, they would even send them a sucker.
No, a treat, dog treat.
A dog treat, that's right.
You got the sucker.
I got the sucker. I knew one of us got a sucker.
Yeah.
Here's a letter from Melanie in Saratoga, New York. She plans to retire, move to the villages in 2 years. Just for fun, I've been checking out homes on Zillow and Home Finder, and I'm wondering about golf front homes. Do they often get hit by balls? Have you heard of damage, broken windows, dented siding, cracked solar panels, etc.? Yes, 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 and yes.
Yeah, not all the golfers shoot it straight down the middle. They're going to go over there, and it's going to hit a house.
Now, compared to a real golfer, I'm not a good golfer, but I am kind of a long knocker. Hit the ball a long way. I never know exactly which direction. So I have rattled some houses. I've bounced off bird cages. I've never cracked a solar panel, thank goodness. But that's kind of the chance that you take when you buy a house on a golf course.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
But the thing is, if you know golf and you're buying a house on a golf course, you can find one that's not in danger. Yeah. Like you want one that's out of range of the tee shots, or one that's, far behind the green or way off to the left or whatever, that you're not in the zone. There are certain golf shots that are more prone to go this way or that way, and you want to stay away from those houses maybe.
Right.
But yeah, there are many homes on a golf course that get hit by golf balls on a regular occasion. They're usually nice people because they know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I've never been, in fact, I've rattled a home before, and I went up there and the owner throws the ball back to me and says, better luck next time.
Yeah, pretty nice. We have another video from some viewers. Take it away, Roxy and Paul.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. It's Paul and Roxy, living the lifestyle in McClure in the Villages and loving it. Hey, we want to see more Christmas light videos.
I'm glad you asked because, as I said earlier, the Villages is a very good place when it comes to holidays. Lots of people decorate. It is amazing the number of people that have put lights and these outdoor trees.
The neighborhoods are even coordinated. I mean, you'll have neighborhoods that go, okay, our street's all going to buy this kind of tree to put out in your yard, and we're going to go with all white lights. And this street's going to go all green lights. So it's beautiful.
They will even color coordinate, won't they?
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. And of course, there's Vinny up there on the corner. Now listen, because you all email me, I have a Band-Aid on my finger. Can you see that? I cut myself with a knife yesterday.
You did. He was cooking.
And people ask me, where's Vinny live? Where's Vinny live? Where's Vinny live? He lives on the corner of Oracle and Nuthatch in Kelsey Villas. So there you have it. Worth the ride. He is amazing. Him and his wife Denise do it up every year. We mention them every year. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's fantastic. So we really do up the Christmas here.
Yeah, and you know what I appreciate this year is that they put in the paper the houses and the homes that are decorated, and they show different spots all over the village. It's been in the paper for the last week. It's the front page, back page of one of the sections, and it tells the northern section of lights and the southern part, so that you can take a golf cart ride if you want, or you can take a car ride. And so it's pretty organized, and I thank the newspaper for doing that for us this year.
Charlotte Weller writes, what is your favorite music, and do you go out dancing? She's from Louisiana. So yes, we both like music. I like just about any kind of music. I'm real eclectic though. I mean, I can listen to just about anything. My favorite bands would probably be the Beatles, ELO, Exile. Now they were a pop band that went country. Love, love, love Exile. I love all the British invasion bands like Herman's Hermits and that bunch. Just good stuff. I love some doo-wop. I love Motown. Yeah. I love it all. So what about you?
We like country. I will like a little bit of hip hop.
What?
Yeah, a little bit. I do. I like the groove. I like soul music actually too. So there's a lot, and then I can change it all the way up, and I'll turn on a station in our house on symphony type music and classical. So
what do you like to dance to?
Dance. No, we don't do much dancing, but I like the I don't know. To cut that out.
You liked like Bee Gees and stuff, right?
Yes.
You like disco.
Is that it?
Did you?
Yeah, I guess it's
that stuff.
Well, yeah, I guess,
What do you like? You used to be, they called her the dancing queen at Ball State University.
I love all the
At Ball State University, she was.
My sorority called me the dancing queen. I had a trophy. Yeah, but anyway, that was fun back in the day.
I was in the front of a long line of boys up there at Ball State, let me tell you.
He was the very front. Oh.
But we don't dance much because I'm a klutz. And even though, you know, I like to sing, I mean, in the shower, I can wear it out.
Yeah.
But dancing, I can't remember.
I got to tell you a little story, though. He did a nice thing. When our second son got married, Jerry went to take dancing lessons because he knew he was going to have to dance with me in front of all the people, right, at the wedding. And he took lessons without me knowing. And here he was, came up to the wedding and goes, let's do this. So we get out there, and I was not used to dancing with Jerry. Well, our height difference is a big problem. It really is. So I stepped all over his feet. Step, step, stomp, stomp, stomp. And I ruined the whole evening.
No,
there.
she didn't. In fact, she's a fantastic dancer. She's fantastic.
We had to sit down.
No, she's great. She's great. But we don't dance much. We go to the squares.
Oh, we do.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
And people that would never dance in their hometowns.
I know.
Go to the squares and dance because nobody knows them yet.
No one cares. No one cares how you dance. We might sit up there, oh, look at them. No, we don't. We love watching everybody dance and have a good time.
Here's one from Ron Pass.
Oh, we know Ron. He's a good friend of ours. Ron asked, are there any mom and pop restaurants in the villages? Well, kind of outside the villages, I do know. Jerry likes to frequent a restaurant called...
iBarbecue?
No.
Wolfie's?
Wolfie's. And that's in Leesburg. That's a mom and pop place.
You know what? I don't
Cafeteria.
like big foo-foo foods, you know, like with truffle sauce and blackberry jam on your hamburger. And all that. No, I don't like that. I just want I want some meatloaf or some Salisbury steak or some fish and chips.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I like.
These are meat.
Mom and pop restaurants, though. Let's take, for instance, McCracken's Irish Pub in Leesburg. Leesburg's very close. It touches the villages. Yeah. You hardly know you've left the villages when you get in Leesburg. True. This place is great. I love it. It was way up my list. Remember when we did the top restaurants? When I was there, a lady came out to see me because somebody had been talking to me and said, this is Jerry from Jerry and Linda. And she said, we really appreciated the plug you gave us on your show because we're a mom and pop restaurant. Yeah. We've put our life savings into this and we love it and we love what we're doing. And it really helped us, she said. The villages wore us out. She said it was wonderful. So we were happy to do that. And that's a mom and pop. And there's a Billy's Cafe. You remember that one? That's up in...
That was really good.
That's up there.
Up in Spanish Spring, Summerfield area.
Yeah. And so it's inside the village is not so much mom and pop, but you got Metro Diner if you like that kind of thing. Yeah. You know, and there are many restaurants in the villages, but I wouldn't really call them mom and pop.
No, not very many mom and pops.
Mystic Ice Cream is a mom and pop ice cream place.
Yeah, now they've done a great job. You know, they have 4 locations now.
It's just outside the villages.
I know.
It's in Fruitland Park.
So I don't think they have very many mom and pops inside.
So there you go.
Yeah.
If you follow us on Facebook, you know that last week we did a contest where Linda and I went to a place and we camped out. And we showed us and a little bit of the background. And there was a water tower in the background. That was about it. And we said the first person to find us would win a Jerry and Linda t-shirt.
But they also had to say...
They had to come up and say, I saw you when I got here. Because, you know, our slogan is see you when you get here. So they came up and they said, I saw you when you got here. And Ron and Barbara, they came up and they saw us. Super nice folks. Yeah. You've seen them in here, in fact, with a video question before. Yeah. And they found us, and before long, other people started coming in.
We did. We waited about a half an hour.
Well, it was 36 minutes until they found us. Yeah. And then shortly after, people started coming in. But
we only had one t-shirt.
Well, we had to give a couple clues. After 15 minutes, we gave a clue. And after 30 minutes, we gave a clue, and here they came. So it was good. It was fun. We will do it again. Yeah. The best way to get that is to follow us on Facebook, because that's the only place we can really do live shows updates like that, that sort of thing. So we appreciate every one of you that participated and watched it. We hope you enjoyed it.
Okay. This next question is from Dawn in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hi, Linda and Jerry. How much control do you have over the number of commercials, the products they promote, and the length of the spots? That's a super question for Jerry. I read the question, but he's going to have to answer it because I don't know, and he's very technical with all how it gets on the air. So.
Well, it's not so technical in this regard because first of all, I get a show, I film it. She's with me. We do our thing. Then I sit down and I start editing, and I pull in our theme song and all our graphics, and I post it all together, and I add music and sound effects and whatever. Then I get it ready and I sort of mold all that together into one file. Okay. When I've got that finished, I have to upload it to YouTube. Like I said, that's where we do our thumbnail that we were talking about. And then YouTube will check that video out and they ask me a bunch of questions. Is it suitable for children? Are you mentioning any products, etc., like that? They want to know, are there any controversial topics, because they sell advertising on our shows. We monetize is what we call it. And although we don't make a whole lot, we make some from those ads that they put on there. And we can tell them, yes, put ads on, or no, don't put ads on. But really, we don't control the number of ads we never have any input over who has an ad. You know,
or the length.
Yeah, or the length of the ads. You know, that's, there are a few things I can do, but I really can't do much. So no, we don't have a lot of control. We're happy that you watch them. You know, if you want to skip through the ads, that's totally fine. We understand. I skip through them myself. Yeah. But that's how it goes. You know, YouTube controls most of that. It's time for Out and About. This week we went to a chain, and we really don't like to go to chains for our Out and About segments.
I gotta tell you why we went there. We went to Beef O'Brady's. Beef O'Brady's we had back home. It's a chain. But you know what? We have spent so much money for Christmas and all the different things we've been getting prepared for Thanksgiving and Christmas. We thought, let's go someplace that's a little bit cheaper. So, bingo, we went on a special night.
I went on villagereats.com and they tell you what the specials are on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, etc. And we found out that Beef O'Brady's had a Wednesday special. What was it?
Well, it's wings for
99 cents a piece for bone-in wings.
Right.
Or you can get 10 boneless wings for $13.49, I believe it was, but you get 10 free.
Yeah.
So you get 99-cent wings, all you want, or you get buy 10, get 10 free, and that's what we did. We bought 10 boneless wings.
It was an inexpensive meal, but you know what? It was just perfect for them.
Oh my goodness, I loved it. Yeah, it was great. The best wings I've had in the Villages, I think.
They were pretty good.
And I got mine with barbecue sauce. She didn't want barbecue, so she asked for.
I like blue cheese. I'm a blue cheese girl. And so I had that. And also I like ranch on my French fries. I don't like ketchup. And so that became not a problem, but a little bit of a shock, because on the bill, each one of those little extra sauces were 90 cents a piece.
Yeah, 89.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And it's not that we can't afford it.
No.
But she didn't use ketchup. No. You know, she didn't use barbecue. Yeah. She wanted something a little different, so they charged extra for it, which I don't like that.
No.
I don't like that at all. And we ordered a basket of fries to go with it, and those fries were good. The chicken wings were ooh la la. So we enjoyed the meal.
Yeah.
I got sweet tea. The sweet tea was spot on. You know, man, some places just don't have good tea, but they did have good tea. And they even had sports memorabilia all around. They had TVs with games on. It's a sports bar.
It's a sports bar, yeah.
And they even had a Joe Montana jersey up there.
Yeah,
Go Irish.
Wow.
Yeah, it was good stuff. All right, so the two of us ate. We were by ourselves. And the total bill came to $25.94. Again, that was for 20 wings, a basket of fries, a sweet tea, and tax. And then we added a tip on that. So you're talking about $30 on Wednesdays at Beef O'Brady's. That was good. It was really good.
It would be nice to have a holiday when I'm not sick.
You goddamn love it like you're Santa Claus.
See what you got.
I will start this again. The white one. I start to say
Subscriber.
Subscribe.
Do it again.
Yeah.
You're doing bad.
Somebody wrote this all wrong.
My back's getting hot. Are you okay?
I'm getting hot.
I know, it's that... You need a drink?
I would love to have a glass of water.
Go get it. I'll get you one. Let me get you. What you doing?
I'm trying to figure out where we are.
What'd I say?
Pretty spoon. Turn.
They turned into a show.
Turned into it. So much. The season of Christmas will be over. And this week on January 4th, never mind.
Christmas is not over. It's 7 a.m. on Christmas morning.
We have a thing down at Sawgrass Road. It's too noisy.
Merry Christmas. See you when you get here. I thought you were going to do it with me. Let's get to that word jumble. Some of you really enjoy participating in this, and I am happy that you like it, and I enjoy making it for you. Last week, the answer to the puzzle was camp villages. Camp villages. And the clue to this week's puzzle is from us to you.
It's time for Sweet and Salty.
My sweetheart will do the sweet.
This is from Betty Jones. I've been following you for almost 3 years before we left Ohio for our move here in the Villages. We're 70 plus and enjoying each day. Love the videos. I can't tell you how helpful they have been. The Village of Pine Ridge.
Well, that was nice. Thank you, Betty.
Yeah. Well, we hope they're helpful.
And it's amazing how many of you we meet that tell us we've been watching you since you started.
Yeah.
Or maybe they joined us like Betty, but they went back and caught up on the embarrassing videos.
Oh, the ones where I didn't speak.
The ones where, we were green
like,
and raw
what am
and
I doing here?
and having our accidental success, and we love it. And it's just been
Accidental
great.
Success. That is true. Well, we're very thankful for
Yeah, we are. And here's our salty. Now this name is perfect for this guy. Art McFarter.
I think that's a made-up name.
You do?
I do.
I don't want to believe that. I want to believe that's really his
I
name.
believe it's true. Okay.
He says, "Oh look, it's the Village Idiots."
I kind of do look like a little jester, don't I?
Yeah, we kind of look like idiots today.
You do.
Well, I'm not the smartest, sharpest tool in the shed,
Yeah, that could be
or
it.
is it box, or I don't know. I'm an idiot. Thanks, Art.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
There you go.
Time for shout outs.
We want to recognize friends of our channel.
Maybe you are a subscriber to our YouTube channel or a follower on Facebook. Mm-hmm. We appreciate all of you. Mm-hmm. And we just want to reach out. And we have gotten a boatload of cards for Christmas. So thank every one of you.
Yes.
And, we try to reach out to every person that sends us something in some way. So please be sure to include your return address and or phone number, and you may hear from the Village's Newcomers.
You may. It's happened before.
Yeah, we'll try. But that's how you get your name up there. Just be a loyal follower or subscriber of our channel, and we appreciate every single one of you.
Do. And I want to tell you too, though, by the way, those of you that sent out cards to my friend Tina, she certainly did appreciate that. She wanted me to let you all know she has enjoyed them immensely. She and her grandchildren have opened all the cards and the well wishes for her, and you continue to bless her, and we do appreciate that.
Yeah, she is a great person, and you really made her day. And some of you were very generous in your cards, and we appreciate it. Mm-hmm. And she really, really does. This is Margot and Mike. We were lucky enough to be able to eat lunch with them last week. They're from Southern Virginia, and they had a ball on their lifestyle visit. They're looking to the Villages for their future home.
These happy folks are Tom and Allison. They just closed on their brand new home in the village of Dabney. Welcome to the Villages.
And this is another Linda. Now, she lives in the Villages. We met her at the Savannah Center. Mm-hmm. Or should I say I bumped into her at the Savannah Center.
Uh-huh.
This was funny, and it happens all the time to me, but if I'm not in the front row, whatever row I'm in, my knees are bumping into people in front of me. And I poked her multiple times, and she was so nice about it. And I apologized. And I said, ma'am, I'm sorry. So anymore, when I go to a show, I just apologize before it even starts and say, I'm sorry that I'm going to kick you in the rear end. But she was so sweet about it. And here's what she had to say about meeting me. What a nice lady.
Yeah, she was nice. I especially like her name.
Well, yeah. The top name in the 1950s.
There you go. Well, we met Eileen and David Wilmarth down in Water Lily Recreation Center, and they were some really nice folks living in the village of DeLuna.
Right. This is Adam and Sheila Stern. They live in Tennessee, and I had the good fortune to meet them recently, and Linda hasn't met them yet, but they're good folks, Linda. I'm telling you right now.
Jerry.
Next time they come down, we will make sure to get her over to meet you guys.
Absolutely. Well, that does it for this week's edition.
It does?
Yeah, it's over.
It's over so soon.
Oh, they got to get to their families right now.
Okay.
It's Christmas, Jerry.
That's right. Is anybody going to watch today? Linda's afraid nobody's going to watch.
And people are going to be too busy. They're going to be too busy. And I understand that.
You know, Linda said this was a bad idea to have a show on Christmas morning. But it's Monday. What are we going to do? She said nobody would watch.
No. If you do, thank you very much.
Why don't you think they'll watch?
They'll be busy with Christmas. The grandkids, they'll be on vacation, maybe, whatever. It's going to be a big day today. You know, I hope you turn on your TV sometime today.
Yeah, well, that's going to...
If not, enjoy your family.
No, you turn on the TV.
They won't know to even say. If they haven't turned on the TV, they won't know.
Yeah, that's silly to say, isn't it? We're always preaching to the choir because you're already watching. Get your friends and your relatives and your neighbors and your mailman to tune into our channel.
Oh, did you tell the story about the lady from the... you were trying to fix a TV? The sound wouldn't come on?
Oh, no, but it's a cool thing. I have an LG TV, and the sound wouldn't work. I tried everything. I called my LG guru, John, over here in Osceola Hills. We couldn't get it going. So I called LG customer service, and I got a hold of a really nice lady. Her name was Chris. I said, where are you, Chris? She said, I'm in the Philippines. And just a really nice person. And she found out I lived in Florida. She said, I want to go to Florida. I love Florida. I've heard it's wonderful. And I told her we had a little show. So that was it. And today I saw that she subscribed to our channel, and she wrote us a big comment. And that was wonderful. Such a nice thing. From the Philippines.
You don't even know. I mean, anybody.
5 minutes later, we had somebody from New Zealand. So awesome. It's good. Yeah. That's going to do it for this week's edition of
Mailbag Monday.
Be sure to tune in to Thursday's show.
Yeah, I think we're going to go live on Thursday. I'm not sure yet. She's not crazy about the live shows.
It's okay.
But I don't think we'll have any house guests on Thursday.
You think?
I don't think so. Oh, we won't. No, we'll be alone again, naturally.
Shall we sing? Alone again.
All right.
If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to our channel and follow us on Facebook and share it with all your friends. Until next time.
Merry Christmas. See you when you get here.